Oh, hey, look, you're capturing that cute little thing from the last part. After hearing my
You,
advice.
after you taught me how to catch it, I decided to go for it right away.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want like the max Prismtunity for it, you got to heal it 3 times in a row to basically have the you'll catch this no matter what Prismtunity.
Aw. Nice.
But
And
you got the luck for having the basic
Wasn't
one.
so bad.
And now I've got the new the new milk.
Yep, a new. Yeah, this one is brand new to Maxima. This is, I believe her name is Mel.
Okay, was this Japan only at the time?
This is a mirage from the not the record keeper, from the World of Final Fantasy mobile game.
Okay.
Ah, I see. You named okay. Looks like I'm Mel.
Yep.
All right. Oh, and you just walked
Back to our normal gaming schedule.
All right.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, I know a lazy slacker when I see one.
Hey!
What's up?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Seraphy has that weird little flower on her back.
It'll blow your little minds. Why? Because.
But yeah, so after all the Coliseum stuff, we're now continuing our regular adventure.
All throughout Ninewood Hills, I have staked out some windways.
Windways?
Steak! Now that you
Yeah,
mention
she's
it.
basically saying she found a quick travel system for Ninewood Hills, so you don't have to run around. So you don't have to constantly run through every other loading screen.
Thank God.
Yeah,
It's always better that way too.
yeah, they're called the Windoways.
Fried? Sunny side up?
All we've got is scrambled.
Just tell us about the windways.
Oh,
Yep.
those
Oh yeah, that's
basically
right, that important
shortcuts.
thing.
The kids call it fast travel. You get to zip around every which way using one of those gooey doohickeys. Yep.
Hey, no breaking the
I
fourth
don't
wall
think
here.
You're allowed to go there.
So what if the food's a little gooey? I'll
Eh,
still eat it.
We're
Alright.
not talking about food.
Damn it. Oh, damn it, Lon.
Wait, I get it. All that business about steak, that was a pun. Nice one, Lon.
Oh, thank you.
Don't tell me you thought he was serious.
Like I said, this is one of those things where they're trying to put comedy in this, and I kind of see it. I mean, for someone who's a little bit younger than us, but it's still kind of weird.
It's just puns. That's all. That's all.
The
Dumb
champion who
puns.
saved Grimoire.
It's very untasteful. And we're seeing the whole town. Like, aw.
Yeah, they just have dying fish on their heads.
I don't know why they would, but
Whatever's their thing, I guess.
Yeah.
From the looks of it, the Bahamutian encampment is going to stay a goblin the hangout for good.
So yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. With the last thing we did with story stuff was that we stopped a war, a full-scale war.
Scattered and separated from their keeper. They revert to their wild.
Sorry, a chibified full-scale war.
Learn to get used to it, Grimoire.
That's why you've got Mr. Warrior here.
Yes, indeed.
And now the Warrior of Light is just out and about.
The possibility of another
Yeah.
Bahamut attack. What we need is an alliance with another country. Some sort of mutual agreement to come to each other's defense.
Actually, word has been spreading of such an organization. An anti-federation group as large as a nation. Perhaps the time has come to formally introduce ourselves. They call themselves the League of S.
League of S.
I don't like the name of that. That just makes no sense.
The Thane of Saronia to the north has been in
The League of
contact with
S.
us. I believe one of the
It's
merchants
just
mentioned
it's like the League of Evil.
Yes. They have been resisting
Ah.
Federation annexation.
Yes. Highness, allow me to journey there. and learn what I can about the League of
If I recall my Final Fantasy lore, Salonia is a city from Final Fantasy 3.
I
Ah.
believe that is
Original
correct.
Final Fantasy 3.
Yeah.
The one that, not the American one.
The one that every top 10, or sorry, that every Final Fantasy video has to mention.
Legendary champion belongs right here in Cornelia. We're the best
Yeah,
victors.
that
We've got
I
tons of
believe you are
mirages.
correct.
And could start just about
Curse you, America, for making things so complicated.
Hey, the only reason that we named it that was because there was supposed to be a Final Fantasy 2, but because they were already working on Final Fantasy 4, they just decided, fuck it, let's just get Final Fantasy 4 and name it Final Fantasy 2.
As proof of their authority.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
It should help you.
And we didn't get Final Fantasy 2 and 3 until, let's see, we didn't get 2 until the PS1, and we didn't get 3 until the remakes of both, until we got the remake of it on PSP and DS, and then later PC.
Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like there's the numbering for most people when they first started made no sense until after they ported them.
It could be worse. You could be in the UK where the first ever Final Fantasy game was Mystic Quest, and the first proper Final Fantasy game was
7, yeah. You guys didn't get 7. You guys also, you also didn't get like other great games like Super Mario RPG. Like, I don't think you still don't have it to this day. Well,
we got it as part of the SNES class.
oh
Finally.
sweet, oh sweet. So no more emulators. All right.
No, it isn't much.
Oh wow, nice.
Which, by the way, Super Mario RPG is a good time. Is great, but still. But yeah, Final Fantasy. I love how Final Fantasy VII was the first one to be released in Europe.
Yeah, because we got 4 first, right? Or
No,
was it 3?
we got Final Fantasy 1 first,
Aw.
and
After how long Japan had it?
Japan had it for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And we got it.
If I
What's up?
if I remember right, we got 7, then we got 8, then we got 9, then we got 1 and 2 as PS1 set,
And then
then
you
we
bastard.
go.
And then you bastards got the
then-
better version of Final Fantasy X.
The better version. What do you mean by that?
Basically, they got the international version 10 years before we,
Oh, no.
the US got
Oh
it.
no, it is better than that. We originally got the demo for Final Fantasy X free with a copy of Final Fantasy.
What?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh my. Alright. But yeah,
No,
because
No,
of the
Final-
fact that Final Fantasy X came out at a later date in Europe, they instead just translated the international, the upgraded, better version of Final Fantasy X for Europe audiences, and we ended up not getting it until the HD re-releases on PS3.
well, that just
Oh yeah,
sucks.
speaking of Final Fantasy X.
Oh yeah, the Pyreglow Forest. Ah,
Ooh.
this is totally not a recoloring of the Macalania Forest in Final Fantasy X.
Now, was this dungeon completely Maxima, or was this part of the game? Because I don't remember.
This is a base game dungeon.
This is part of the base game.
I completely forgot this dungeon, or I've never stepped foot in it.
The only dungeon that is new to this game is a super dungeon.
Huh.
And that is a new, I don't know if that's a new game plus dungeon or if that's a post game dungeon.
I think it's post game.
Okay. Because yeah, that's the only new big dungeon added was the super dungeon.
Okay, was this considered like a optional dungeon then? Because I don't
No.
remember this one.
No, every dungeon you go through in this game is required by story.
Okay.
Yeah, this.
The best way to describe World of Final Fantasy, it's just one long narrow corridor. Like it's not really like every dungeon you go through is required by story. There are no optional dungeons until post game.
Yeah. Which I would understand why, considering.
This is just this is pretty much a basic Final Fantasy type game with no real just a basic story, no massive dungeons to go through until you've beat the game.
Well, this game, it did have a basic story, and then it went down the Kingdom Hearts route, in a sense.
Well, yeah, but this game is one of a kind and not 12 games.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying story narrative, it went kind of the Kingdom Hearts route in the second half.
Oops, I was trying to catch that. Oops.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, that's right. Have you caught cockatrice before?
No, no.
Oh, dude, yeah, cockatrice.
This is the first time we've seen a cockatrice. That's why I'm doing that.
Okay. Yeah, those were two new enemies, which was cockatrice and moo. Cockatrices are really, really good. Like, they are really, really good.
I bet.
Well, no, because of their later stage evolution. Yeah, they're just a simple little chicken with the ignite skill, which is actually really helpful.
Yep. Especially in the next dungeon after this, you need to add something with ignite.
Yep. I will say this though, with a lot of the later creatures in the game, it's weird. It's weird because you can imprison. You can still imprison like the same. You can prism two moos, but you need to have the empty prism of Sorry. You have to have another empty prism of a moo to catch it. But later on, we get to catch and fight recolors of moos, like Reaver moos, which are just moos on top of skulls. But well, no, there actually are just regular moos though that are just recolored, but those count as original creatures. Like you don't need a moo's empty prism case to catch a different colored moo.
Well, that's good, because then that would have been a pain.
But the problem is that the recolored stuff, they're not really any better than normal creature sometimes.
Right.
Unless you're Fenrir.
Yeah.
I know. How high up are we? I wonder what would happen if we jumped.
Really?
Hey, why don't you find out?
Go on, we're the waiting.
Again, it's the same problem I have with this game. There's these extra conversations that if you move, you can lose them altogether. And
Oh yeah, actually, one thing
you may want to put the music up a bit for a sec. For this.
All right.
Why?
Let's find out. There actually is a speedrunning tactic to skip most there's points in the game where you're still moving, but you have to listen to the dialogue. One good way you can skip dialogue is just straight up just go into the pause menu and exiting. It skips any active dialogue. Ooh, a Mercury.
I just usually just walked away.
This is interesting. If I'll actually ever do it. I know it's coming. Come on. Yep.
Right, let's do this.
Now I'm curious. Yes.
And then I died.
That's what happens when you try to fight 4 shark walls. But yeah.
My senses are telling me something
Whoops.
door has
Yeah,
appeared in
turn
my
that back down
locales.
now. Yeah, those are shark. Well, he tried to fight 4 shark walls, and my best guess is they probably overloaded you with water spells all at once.
Yep.
Yep. And now, time for another bit of new gameplay elements.
Yep.
This is what's up?
I like this because it's a nice side quest to get you to help grind a little bit more.
Well, no, this is straight up. This is how you get. This is how you get the champion medals in this game.
I think this is how you also level up the champions too.
Yes, but well, yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, this is how you get other champion medals, and also this is where you can also get the champion Mirage jewels to be able to transform yourself into specific specific characters, which is a Maxima only thing.
And something Maxima only, which I don't think was in the best game, but you can say otherwise if you can say otherwise if I'm wrong. You can actually change the battle music to the music of the champions.
Yep. Yeah, that is a Maxima only.
Yeah, that's Maxima only. I don't remember that from the base. And I know like the base didn't let you switch the characters as well until the end per se. So that kind of
Sorry, come again?
But
What me and Rain are doing here, even though
And since my bonuses carry over from my original World of Final Fantasy game, start off with 3 champs. I have Sephiroth, Balthier, and Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
you got Sora today.
I mean I have one too.
Yep.
As a celebration for the 2.8 HD re-release, they gave us Dream Drop Distance Sora as a medal.
I wish that was the case, but yeah. I wish that was in time though. I wish I could get that, but I can't. Darn it.
Yeah, that was like, I think it was for at least a couple months. I'm not 100% sure though. But yeah, not only can you go here to unlock champions and stuff, there are also specific side quests to help, called intervening, where you intervene in a random challenge to help out a champion. Also,
I would not recommend doing that one yet.
No.
Which, by the way, if you want to know how to get more Mirage jewels, you need to. It's boss fights. You get them from boss fights.
Oh yeah.
The farther in the game you go, the more Mirage jewels that drop from bosses.
And we're just sitting here with the load times.
Yep, and we're intervening on a side quest, or sorry, intervening on a story.
I never believed it to be more than a legend. A bedtime story someone concocted to fill the dreams of children. But the warriors of light are real. One lives in me. Shocking, and yet this part of me has stirred before. I must be more tired than I thought. Far too much excitement all at once.
I do like his voice though. No denying it.
Yeah, well, it's the Dissidia voice actor, so
That makes sense.
if I'm remembering right, pretty much every voice actor that has done like any kind of voice acting for a specific Final Fantasy character, they reprise their role.
Find her.
More specifically, like how Tidus's voice is still voiced by his original voice actor from 10.
Same with Yuna.
And then I'm trying to remember who else. Also same with like how Cloud uses his Advent Children voice actor. I think with Leon they used his Kingdom Hearts voice actor.
I would understand that then because, you know, I never played 8. Oh, thank goodness, thank you.
Yeah, I was not going to make it go through all that, so...
What is this song? Oh no.
Wait, I actually have it muted. Hold on. What is this song?
It's the new JoJo theme.
Oh shit! That's right. It's the new Part 5. It's the new JoJo's Part 5 OP. I haven't like. Oh, I'm legit like 5 episodes behind Part 5 right now.
I haven't watched JoJo at all, period. So I've been too busy.
This is the theme that plays after that. This is the new opening for JoJo's Part 5. It's not bad, but Fighting Gold is still better.
I really like it.
I like it a lot.
Might be a bit biased because I liked Great Days.
Oh yeah, it's the same band, isn't it? Yeah, I still say fight. I still prefer fighting gold, but this is still a really good OP.
Okay, woo! We got a new one.
Yeah, goblin. It's
What are you?
I got a goblin. Can't remember what I named.
you named it Grace.
Ah, Grace. I named it Grace after. I named it after another wrestler from the Fed I'm a part of.
Oh, you stored baby Hemoth?
Yeah, I've got 2 of them,
Oh,
so
okay.
I stored the spare.
So, I actually, so I just remembered one thing from my crystal, from my still stored up crystal tower rant. I completely forgot about the concept of a seraphone in this game.
When has she ever been taken before?
Uh,
And it's all
yeah, that is a thing they introduced really, really early in this game, and I completely forgot about what a seraphone was.
my hand of victory. Oh,
You
yes.
never used your server?
No, I legitimately never did.
Oh, wow.
I never used the Seraphone because I never ran into that many. I never ran into actual like walls of
What just happened?
walls where I needed mirages because I always kept one of pretty much everything, and then Crystal Tower. But still,
Time must bend to the whims of fantasy. This
but yeah, I legitimately, because when I was playing through the game again on Switch, I completely forgot about the Seraphone.
That will be. From here you changed history.
Which I think we actually forgot to talk about that. It's a one-use item that you can get throughout the game
Everything that you
that
accomplished.
lets you call Seraphy once to switch out mirages or yeah, just switch out mirage setups.
Fight someone's battle for them and emerge victorious. What they see is the same battle won the same way, but by their own hand.
That is totally confusing, but wow! So we get to help a bunch of people out, and we get to keep all the prismariums we find? There's like no downside at all.
Seems that way, but in a way, there is a downside. With that much power, we could do as much harm as we do good. This room of hers affects the destinies of so many. Which makes her what exactly? Is she like Anna Crow? A god? I wouldn't say I'm a god in the sense
Wait,
you're
girl who
thinking
forgot her
of.
name. But wait, we'll just name her Moonchild, like in the Neverending Story.
You might not like the
What's her
consequences.
name? Moonchild.
Nobody knows.
Me and
Nobody knows her name throughout the whole
her?
game, though.
Yeah, I'm just making a Neverending Story joke.
So now that the two of you
Yeah.
have made it to this place, I suppose she'd want me to share a little of this power over time and fantasy. We, won't mess around. I promise.